I've been on a nostalgia trip lately. I've been thinking about the old jobs that I've had. I was an ill-advised radio show host and sports broadcaster. I was a newsman. I was a producer, an executive producer. Slightly less ill-advised, but still. But I'll tell you what, did other things too. I was a salesman once upon a time, and I want to walk down memory lane with y'all. The job of a salesman is not to lie to folks. I realize that's the stereotype, but the stereotypes rarely paint an accurate picture. That's why we try to avoid them. No, there is a reason for a salesman. Someone to give the best possible pitch on behalf of a product or service. That's it. You say true things. You have to. And in fact, you're a bad salesman, or rather an unethical salesman, if you withhold information that would be valuable to the potential customer. So with that in mind, and given that my customers in this case are anybody that chooses to watch videos, I'm going to be an ethical salesman, but I'm going to revisit that career for a moment and try to sell you all on an idea that was talked about during the most recent leftist mafia. I remember why I cut my hair now, because I fucking hate bangs. I hate them so much. Or whatever this is that hangs on the forehead. I don't know what the correct term is, but okay. Here's the idea. Y'all were having a lively discussion across multiple chats to the point where I gave up trying to participate in real time, but on the Leftist Mafia stream. So I saw it start on Rebecca Azor's channel. I saw Binder's discuss it, folks adding to the discussion. But the idea was this: are super chats the most ethical way, or rather, is it unfair to have the super chats read? I guess I should say at the end of the stream for Leftist Mafia, as opposed to everything else. I understand the case is against. And it comes down to the same problem that we see time and time again in modern Earth, in Earth 2023. We are under the grips of capitalism, and your voice is not heard without money. That's fundamentally a problem. Acknowledged, noted. However, let's talk about the advantages of the system. I don't know how you guys feel, but when I am in the Leftist Mafia chat, I speak very frankly and very candidly with you guys. I will play devil's advocate for center-left or even right-wing opinions because I understand that I'm talking to a crowd of people, particularly each chat has its own flavor, particularly in Rebecca Azor's chat. I am talking to a crowd of people that will understand the nuance of a situation. So I can, for example, discuss Israel's right to defend itself without seeming like I'm on Netanyahu's side, which I very much am not. It's a nuanced conversation. It requires, if we want to have it quickly and productively, it requires a lot of foreknowledge. I would not put that, or any opinion close to that, as a super chat. Not because I don't want to pay these people money, but because I don't want it read and incorporated as part of the show. I like that there is a distinct difference between a chat that is public but not meant to be part of the entertainment, or rather part of the that level of involvement in the show. And I worry that in a system, if they were to set up a new system where the chat's just, it's like what we do, where I read the chat as much as I can frequently. I worry that would be lost. There's ways around it, certainly, but at the same time, we do need to financially compensate people for their time. It's a tough call, I'll admit. And you could do something as simple as put at channel name before you write out your comment if you intend for it to be included. But multiply that over the size of the leftist mafia collective audience, and you would have a show that I think would be nothing but them reading comments. So that's my case to you all for not changing nothing about how leftist mafia does what they do, or at least justifying the way they've done it so far. If they choose to include an element where they're reading random unpaid for messages, I think that would be cool. But I do see downsides as well, like just practical downsides. And I do see that changing the tone of the chat a little bit, which, if I'm honest, I would miss. But at the same time, I hated every single change that YouTube did for like 10 years. And I can't deny that the sum total of those changes were better overall. YouTube has improved as a service overall. It's not a perfect service, but it's better than it was 10 years ago, without a doubt. So I could be wrong, is all I'm saying. I'm acknowledging that I may be wrong. But that's my feelings about it. That's part one of this pitch. Part two is there's a new kind of show that I want to pitch to you guys. And it has to do with that. Oh, Scott Ward, member for 3 months. Thank you very much. Hope your channel grows, brother man, brother man. Me too. I have been kind of intentionally steering away from growing it. Oh, yeah, what the hell? I'll let you guys in on a little secret. November, December, January, and February. That's if you divide the year up into quarters, even though that's not a traditional business quarter in other sectors, in YouTube, that's where you grow an audience, those 4 months. I intend to grow with a plan this time around. I don't want to try to attract a bunch of people here that aren't going to be interested in the same stuff you guys are. Otherwise, I'll be wasting your time trying to please them, only to find out that they're not interested in calling people. They're not interested in writing emails. They're not interested in helping out people on the strike line. So I have a plan. I'll probably run it by you guys first, but we are going to try intentionally to grow this channel, if only to help out other channels. But going to lean more towards November, where we actually started. Looney Tunes at Wicked Foxy Dragon. Can't you tell that his fucking set looks almost the same as the Majority Report? Yeah, well, listen, I don't know what to tell you. Let me have a look here. The Majority Report has some nonsense Ikea setup behind them. That's real stone on a real broken fireplace with a real piece of kitchen tchotchke propped up against it to stop the dogs from messing with the glass. That's a Spanish door from the 1800s behind me. Sam Cedar wishes, son, he wishes he had a set like this. This is like the mansion from Fight Club in here. Are you kidding me? This is a fascinating set. Sam Cedar ain't got nothing on this. Old Beef says wireless. I know, he's referring to the Pac-Man thing. Pinkerbell. Groove Dragon, United We Rise. Heck yes. Pinkerbell, what they are doing seems to work. The hosts are working, and they should be. This is talking about Leftist Mafia. Um, what they are doing seems to work. The hosts are working, and they should be able to accept tips if that's part of the job and making content on YouTube. Just my 2 cents. I agree. Christy Z, where is Auntie and Dogs Are Goth this evening? I assume sneaking up behind me slowly, belly crawling through the family's living room here. Never mind, that's Rose. Groove Dragon, green screens like that are hard to find. Oh God. And yeah, the Pac-Man Majority Report beef is one of the funnier things I've seen. Oh, you okay, sweet girl? Oh, Rosie, guys. Stand by. I've got a senior dog. I got to help her out. Un momento. Not going to be thrilling content. But yeah. Oh, sorry, Benny. Hello again, and apologies. Groove Dragon, kindness to old dogs is a high art. Well, I am a little bit high. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. No 1970 sky, sky blue news anchor blazer and tie tonight. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Although, you have made me desperately want to go break it out. I feel weird outside of a tie. Genuinely. I have a dog who's the same way, my Benny lad. Hello, Angel. He's not wearing his collar. He doesn't feel right till he has it back on. Rex Trek, my antidepressant ain't working. Oh no. Yeah, it is. Well, thank you, Wireless Mike. It is Casual Friday. By the way, and I'll just commit you to this now by talking about it publicly. Oh wait, no, you already recorded the news anchor bit. Withdrawn. I'm excited about your upcoming appearance. I'm at the part now where I'm editing it into Fight Night Animated. I really hope this weekend I get it done. The hell was part 2? I'm still recording. Good God. Now I have to edit this thing. All right, here's part 2. New kind of show. I want to throw this at you guys. I also miss being a radio station DJ. And an actual radio station. I did a terrible job. My signal wasn't so good. No, I miss being a DJ. That was fun. I want to do that for like a couple weekends. So here's the deal. I have a website which I have purchased a lifetime infinite license for, on the hopes I might do something along this line. It's called Audio. Let me grab that. Here you go. It is called Audio. Spelt with 2 I's to be insufferable. If you go to that website, you can play all the music that they have available. You can get a sense of what they have. It's the music y'all have heard to open the show before. Scarlett Park, Bryce Green, Pete James Johnson, Ryan Pruitt, Yellen. Names you may become familiar with. Here's what I'm going to do. I am going to if you guys think this sounds like fun, I'm going to start a Jukebox show. Maybe I'll do it Saturday afternoon, sometime like that. But the idea is if you give me 25 cents, literally, good girl, if you give me 25 cents, like a jukebox in a bar, you can pick the song. Otherwise, I'm just going to play songs. I think there are ways we could make that cooler, and I welcome thoughts. I think it doesn't have to be limited to 25 cents. You can give me a $5 if you're feeling real generous, but the idea is to make it inexpensive. I also, however, want to come up with a way you can simply not pay. I think there should be a guaranteed non-capitalist way. Maybe, for example, you can just drop in the comments suggestions, and I'll randomly go through and pick. But if you pop in 25 cents or whatever, you get the song. But the whole content of the show would literally just be playing the music and in between songs, chatting. That would be the whole show. So it would very much be a radio station. I'm not even sure it would get all that many views. But simply trying it out sounds like fun to me. What do you guys think? Wireless Mike, oh, that's what you were talking about the songs. Yes, absolutely. The Mike's Dead Show. Hello, good to see you. Nice hearth. Thank you so much. Whoa, Rex Track. I was on the air twice in Atlanta City. WAYV. That's cool, man. So, if they would have reversed those last two letters, it would have been wavy. Sounds like fun. All right. Wicked Foxy Dragon, says Wireless Mike. Wicked Foxy Dragon, I will try anything once. Groovy. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I like the broad concept. To be continued. Ads will run shortly for some viewers in 10 seconds. All right, folks, since ads are going to start running for some viewers in now 4 seconds, I'm going to set up the next segment. Stand by. These dogs are wondering what in the wide world of sports I'm doing. I've been quietly setting things up here all day, and suddenly I'm talking, and it's not to them. And they're like, what? It's night, boy. What are you doing? Rose, for some reason, is voiced by Katharine Hepburn. Well, just in case we're still at the ads, here is a little behind the scenes for what we're doing next. I'm not done talking about Trump stuff, man. This guy is at the core of a great many problems, and his downfall is good. It's good for us all. Foxy, by the way, I did finally finish watching that thing you sent me. But then I copied the link accidentally. Oh, no, I just did. Here we go. I copied the wrong link. So the wrong link is in the description, folks, for PBS NewsHour. Y'all are probably back from commercials by now, I have to assume. My dogs are goth. I love that idea, Jake. You would see me there. Rad. Thank you. All right, we're going to try it. Mars Falcon, Les Nessman is the only newsman I trust. Oh, I'm a big fan of Mort Krim. Christy Z, my dogs just woke up from a sound sleep and started barking back. There's Folks, there's going to be a whole lot of that. The times I've been streaming with y'all when the dogs have been around have been miraculously quiet. It's not even like the dogs are impolite. They're just terriers, or two of them are terriers. It is their duty to alert us of shenanigans near the property line. Okay, let's do a proper segment. This is Friday Peace Talks. Let's talk about a couple of pieces. First up, PBS NewsHour. Guess who's going to be testifying next?